Hello, everybody, and I'm Kyle,
And I'm Jack.
and we like to watch things, and we're watching Twin Peaks episode 7 or 6. This is called Realization Time. So I've watched this 100 times, and Jack is watching for the first time.
First time.
So we're getting his analysis from scratch. Mine, I'm not giving a lot because so far you're not spoiled, right? You don't have any idea.
I have no idea.
Okay.
No idea.
Which
Yeah.
is great because we had a Christmas party and I was dressed like Bob and my wife was dressed as Laura Palmer and nobody spoiled it that did know the show, even though they kept
Uh,
teasing me that they were going to spoil it.
I had people that were really trying to spoil it,
They
but
did.
yeah.
Lance.
Yeah.
Um, so we start out with this episode where it left off, same shot.
Right.
Audrey's in bed and Cooper's like, yeah, we're not going to do this. But I'm going to be your friend and you're going to get dressed and then you tell me your secrets. And she's like, and I like this about Cooper. He was just like, no, we're not, we're not doing this.
Yeah, he handled that really well.
Yeah, I mean, he's a single dick guy. She's single. She's 18. Nothing would have been wrong really, but
Right.
he knows his duty and knows her vulnerability too, I think. Uh,
Absolutely.
we get to see Andy. He tries to talk to Lucy and she's and talking to her doctor. Stuff's
Do
gonna
we know
happen.
it's her doctor at this point?
You can hear a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. But we don't know what the doctor's call is about.
No, not yet.
Yeah.
Cooper comes in. He's blowing the whistle he whittled because that's what you do in a small town.
Right. Right. Absolutely. And a great departure from the previous episode where he was crabby. He's much more upbeat.
He's
So
more up.
immediately you know it's a different episode.
Well, yeah, because
He got his
being
sleep.
Aubrey in your bed, I guess you feel better the next day.
Well, he had milkshakes and fries, which makes everybody happy.
He did. Cooper enters and they're talking. They're talking to Lucy does say she was out sick the previous day. A little more foreshadowing there. Hayward and Harry are studying Waldo and trying to figure out when he's going to be healthy and got some grapes. They're like right on the edge.
Yeah, what that was weird. Yeah,
They're
why did
right,
he have to say they're right on the edge?
right on
They're
the
about
edge.
to turn.
It's for a bird. They're fine.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah,
Well,
I didn't want to get them drunk. Maybe.
maybe.
They get a forensic report from Hawk has it and says Ronette, Leo, and Jacques all visited the cabin.
The
So
cabin.
that kind of confirms that through some very fast analysis in a small town. And they have a picture with Waldo on Laura's shoulder.
Okay, yeah. They
So
have the picture, the only one developed from the camera,
yeah,
and it's Waldo with some skin behind it and some,
right.
yeah,
They assume it's Laura.
yeah,
Cooper leaves the voice recorder next to the bird just in case. But Cooper wants to go over to One Eye Jack's now. It's piqued his curiosity. They're like, can't go across state lines. You're FBI. He goes, boys. So we're gonna get the Bookhouse boys involved, and we're gonna do some illegal stuff here. Bobby walks towards the Johnson house, and then you get Leo with the binoculars watching
yes.
him, and embracing Shelly, and he gets the rifle out, and I'm like, oh God, here goes Bobby, because Bobby's terrified of him.
Hmm.
She tells him I shot Leo. Bobby's like freaking out a little bit here, going, "Oh man, this is getting real." I think you see that part of he wants to be protective, but he's terrified.
He's just a little kid.
He's a kid, and Leo's a badass
Yeah,
or
he's
dangerous.
an adult. I mean, yeah, there's a
Yeah.
huge difference. He's mean.
He says, "I'm going to take care of him."
Yeah,
It looks like he's going to take the shot, and he hears something on the radio, um, the police broadcast.
yeah. Why does he have a police radio in his car?
Well, criminals do. That's very common back in the day.
Okay, yeah,
I
okay.
think it's common now. Have a
Huh.
police scanner. I have police scanners that I listen to stuff on, but not because I'm a criminal, because I'm nosy and want to know when world events are going on.
Fair. Okay,
Um,
good to know.
and then we get James, Donna, and Maddie listening to the tape recorder for Jacoby. She's flirtatious in it. She's kind of um, talking in it, and they're like looking at at James going, "You all right?" And he's like,
Oh yeah.
but not the weird dynamic with Donna there, right? That has to be, just ignore that part, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And when she's even she consoles him a little bit, doesn't
Yeah,
she?
she does. She's like, "Oh, they're there. It'll be
Yeah,
all right. You move to me the next day. You're fine."
right. The next day.
We get Audrey at the dad's department store at the perfume counter. She's not the best customer service.
Not interested in selling perfume.
No, just like
Yeah.
throw some stuff around your neck and what was it? Fruity? Is that what
It
they
was
wanted to
fruity.
say?
Yeah. Yeah. You want something more yeah, something that stands out, wear it around your neck. It can be a showpiece and a fragrance.
Yeah, make a statement.
That's it. Yeah.
Um, and then she spies again. She's very good at spying. And she likes smoking going into the, yeah. I'm like,
How does he not know that someone's smoking in his office that
right.
has a strange slotted closet?
Yes. But they're in there talking to, oh, what's her name? Jenny,
Jenny. Okay, Jenny.
about going to be a hospitality girl. I think we know what that means by now, right?
I think so. Yeah.
That's a girl at One Eye Jacks. Aubrey goes through the little black book and finds the name of many women rated with hearts. Ugh, cringy.
Right.
Ronette's name was among them. And then there's a little token, cheap token probably, they give to the girls.
Right. The unicorn.
Unicorn. So she takes one too. It's
Well,
getting dangerous.
she takes the one that Jenny leaves behind because Jenny leaves it, right?
Right. I think,
Yeah.
no, was it an extra one? Yeah, it was the one she left behind. You're right.
Yeah.
We go back to the double R. Hank tells Shelly about time in the joint. He's very showmanship about it.
Mhm.
One-liners and things like that. Makes a joke out of being in prison.
Right. It wasn't, yeah. Yeah.
And then we get
He,
we get to see Hank and Truman do not like each other. Or
yeah.
Truman does not like Hank for sure.
Yeah, you get the feeling that Hank, of course, he's a bad guy, so he doesn't like the law. So
Right.
yeah,
But there's some history to them too.
sure.
Um, this is one of this might be your quote. Cooper
It is.
says, "Give yourself a present once a day, every day." In
Yeah.
this case, the present is coffee. So
A good cup of hot black coffee.
he loves a good hot black coffee.
Yep.
Aubrey clinches Jenny to get a number for Black Rose. And you know who Black Rose is? Blackie.
Blackie, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But
I mean, other than that, if there's something more to her character, I don't know it, but I do know that she's the proprietor of One Eye Jacks.
yes, she is the manager, I would call
Yeah, madam, if you will.
it. Madam, if you will. I think madam is the correct term.
I think so.
We get another invitation to love where Chet shoots Montana. And Nadine's very happy about that. Uh, and then Ed comes in, and then we get the whole chocolate bonbons crying because her patent got denied. Why?
Yeah,
It's a good patent. It worked.
I get. Yeah,
Everybody wants grease on their curtains, but it's different.
they're quiet though.
And then Ed senses something. He's like, "Don't give up." You know, he's been down this road before with her. I think
Okay.
not the
Yeah.
best self confidence in Nadine, where she kind of dives into something, and if it doesn't work out, she gets pretty devastated.
Okay.
That's how it feels to me.
Yeah, well, you could tell that well from her previous conversations with him, where she's the little brown mouse.
Yeah,
She has no self confidence,
right.
and so yeah, I could see that.
And we get Pete, and then so Nadine's not been one of your favorite characters. Did that help any?
No,
No. Okay.
no.
Uh, they get Pete talking about the fish, and it loses something in the, yeah, it
Yeah.
loses something. Josie gives him a kiss, and he's like, why are you at the motel? And she's just, what? Who? Me?
Right.
So there's you can see something going on, but then she finally does say half spying on Catherine and Ben, and she took a bunch of pictures. Um, she heard Catherine talking about an accidental fire at the mill. There should be some some warning bells going up for sheriff right now, right?
You'd think so. Yeah. Yeah.
Not really coming in effect.
Yeah. He does not. He just sort of goes, yeah.
We get
Yeah.
Harry, one of my favorite scenes. Harry and Ed going to go to the casinos. They give him $10,000 of the bureau's money. He's like, I like to return a profit. It just looks like a kid right there. It's like,
Yeah.
yeah, look at the money. You're gonna win, right? And poor Ed's just like, what? No. But it's great. And then the Ed leaves, and they just start talking about the whole conversation about Josie. I think Cooper doesn't pay it much mind. What do you think?
He's not concerned with it. It's not
It's
about
more like,
Laura. So
oh,
it's like,
what's going on with your girlfriend? Oh, I get it,
yeah.
dude. I'm there for you. But not
Yeah.
like his mind was not working that scene.
No.
Um, Audrey comes in and leaves a message at the station house for Cooper. A very important one, apparently. And then we get a really interesting thing where the insurance agent comes talk to Catherine. And it's like,
Yes.
you didn't sign. Usually you sign in person. You didn't sign this one. And she plays it off. She's like, oh, yeah. And then she knows something's going on. She gets scared.
Hmm.
And the insurance guy is a pretty big douche.
Yeah. Kind of.
So he's like, well, I held this one back and myself. And she's like, are you an ambitious man? And one likes to think so. It's like, kind of creepy.
Kind of creepy.
So Audrey slips the note on the door. Do we miss anything? No. Audrey slips a note on the door as new guests check in. Nothing really happens with that. Then at Station House, the boys play with bugs and disguises. So they're playing, getting different
Oh,
bugs
right.
put
Yeah.
in
Up his arm. Yeah.
and playing some different disguises.
Yes.
Waldo says Laura, and then boom, gunshot. Is this the
Yep.
next death after Laura? Are we missing one? Is Waldo the next? No, they killed Jacques' brother.
That's right. They killed Jock's brother.
So Waldo may
But
be
you
number.
don't see it. That's off scene.
It's off scene.
Yeah. Of course, you don't see Laura's death either. It's off scene.
Waldo gets popped. What'd you think? As an animal lover, how did you feel about that scene?
I was devastated. Waldo was going to be one of my favorite characters. I wanted him to be a great character, and he really got so little screen time.
He
So,
did,
yeah,
but he gave some clues.
he does give clues.
Leo runs through the rain, so we know it's Leo that shot. So how
Yeah.
did he know?
How did he know? Well, he heard it on the radio, the police broadcast the other day that they had captured the bird, and the
Right.
bird trying to get the bird to talk.
You think he's heard the bird recite those words? Did he know those words were going to come out? Or is he
No,
that paranoid?
he's that paranoid.
Would
Yeah,
you have shot the bird?
I would not have shot the bird, and it's an
Not
amazing
because
shot
yeah,
in the dark, in the rain. He's able to shoot. I mean, into the police. I can't say. I almost said house
yeah. Station.
station. Thank you. The police station. He's going to shoot into the police station.
Mm-hmm.
He's so desperate to kill this bird. He's obviously the bird knows something.
So I know Bobby would have been toast now. We know that. He can shoot.
Oh, he can't.
I think everybody in that town can shoot.
Well, must
I
be.
think
Well,
hunting
except for of course Shelley.
Andy and Shelly.
Yeah,
Well, Shelly hit. Andy didn't hit.
that's true. Yeah, it's true.
So,
Yeah,
but two bad shots. And we get a scene that's morbid for what we know the donuts mean in Twin Peaks, having it covered in blood and feathers.
yes.
It's a tone shift.
Mhm.
Donuts and food have always been a good thing, and then you get this scene where you're like, oh, poor
Yeah, really
Waldo.
kind of one of the more graphic scenes. I mean, it's
It is,
not. Yeah.
it is a graphic scene for sure. And probably freaked a lot of people out, especially Waldo.
Oh yeah.
Uh, so they're playing. So they go back there. The officers enter One-Eyed Jacks, and Cooper suggests that Jock is dealing in the back. Blackie introduces herself, and Ed looks like a cop. That's a great scene. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm the cop. It's like, you look like Gary Cooper? Is that this? No.
Is that what she says? I don't remember.
I can't remember who they said he looks like. Or shoot.
I don't
Shoot, I
remember.
can't remember. But looks like the movie star.
Mhm.
Cary Grant. It was Cary Grant.
Okay, Cary Grant. Okay.
Yeah. And Ed Ed plays Ed tries to flirt or
He's
yeah.
so awkward. He's so awkward. They're supposed to be, what are they supposed to be? Orthodontic
Yeah,
surgeons?
Donix. And
Yeah.
he's like,
What do you do? I own a gas station.
yeah. It's like, ugh.
Really?
And their names are what? Fred and Barney?
Fred and Barney. Yeah. Yeah. Dead giveaway there.
Yeah, they're not the best at hiding, but they get away with it.
Yeah. Okay.
Um, so we get Maddie's sneaking again, always sneaking in the house with a paper bag, and Leland just watches her leave, and she's wearing a blonde wig. I mean, that's
Yeah.
creepy. It's so creepy. The Icelandic people, they're singing to Ben.
Oh yeah. Singing to bed. Yeah. Who really is enjoying it?
He really is enjoying it. Either they want to know when they're going to sign the contract. They want a signing party. Um, so he calls Josie to ask where Catherine is and to get to the mill. And then Hank sits with Josie. We're getting something's going on.
Something's going on.
We get Aubrey walks into Blackie's office, gives the resume. It's a kind of a cringy scene, I think, because she knows she's full of crap.
Yeah. Hester Prynne. I mean,
Yes.
it wasn't even good.
No, it wasn't even good. It was. I read that in Scarlet Letter, right?
Yeah. Scarlet Letter.
I read that in high school myself.
Yeah.
Hester Prynne, in it.
Hester. Yeah. Hester
Yeah.
Prynne.
And Blackie says it's fake, and then we get a famous scene that Audrey can do. Was not written into the show. It was a skill that the actress could do. Tie the cherry
Yeah.
into a knot with her tongue.
Okay. Okay.
So she didn't learn how to do it. I mean, for the show, she knew how to do it.
Yeah. You can't.
I can't. Can you?
I did it once, long time ago.
So when you go to Twin Peaks conventions, there's a contest for fastest to tie it. So if you ever get to go to one,
Fantastic. All right. Sounds fun.
Dr. Jacoby's watching Imitation of Love. It's just a massive show there. They call
It's
him
on all hours of the day, too.
all hours of the day, which is weird.
Yeah.
Because it was not DVR time then. There was no TiVo in 90, right?
I don't think so. I mean, this probably predated TiVo. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. They call him. They said that to go to the door, he gets his little gun, little tiny gun. It's a Derringer, I think. That's what they call it.
Is it? Maybe.
I
It's
think
like a 38 special or something.
yeah, it's a tiny little gun. There's an envelope with the video cassette. Now you know it's old. They show Betty in disguise and looks just like her. I mean, she did a great job dressing up like Laura Palmer.
Yeah. How did they find somebody who looked just like Laura Palmer?
And the wig was dead on, looked like her real hair.
Right.
Incredible. Um, she she tells Joby to go meet in 10 minutes at the gazebo. Why? This is all way too much.
Well, no, she says, meet me someplace else.
Oh, at someplace else.
Yeah.
And then he could tell us the gazebo where she is.
Right.
And I've been to that gazebo. Very cool.
Oh.
And Bobby's spying through the bushes at the whole thing that's going on.
It's Bobby that's spying.
Oh, did I spoil that?
I don't remember. I don't remember if they tell you. I know somebody's spying. I know somebody's spying because they have
Yeah.
that third person where they see
Yeah.
him see her. Yeah.
It is Bobby.
Okay.
When Jacoby leaves, Donna.
Oh, that's right. Because Bobby follows him to the. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Bobby Watson puts the white package in James's bike. We wonder what that is. And then they watch at the gazebo. That's the end of the episode.
Yeah. I love how they sneak up on Dr. Jacoby's office riding a Harley Davidson.
Yeah.
Like there's no way they would have heard him coming a mile away. But yeah.
Yeah. Great acting. What are we giving this one?
This one was good. This was action packed. It was I was the for me it's awful, but the Maddie stuff was kind of cringy for me. So I'll go 7 on this one.
7.
It's
all right.
Yeah, it's a good one. It's not my favorite. 6 was my favorite, but yeah, this is a good one.
Let's give your top 3 characters from this episode.
Okay, so Starting at the bottom, I have this thing for Catherine. I don't know what it is. She's the only one playing a soap opera person on this soap opera. So I love that about her.
You don't think
Character's
Leland
so
kind of playing soap operas at time,
uh
or is he just
yeah,
too over the top?
he's too over the top, but
What about
she's
Ben?
you,
He feels
you could
soap
take
operas.
what's that?
Ben, does he feel soap operas to you at times?
He does. He feels so, but Catherine, you could take her out of this show and put her on any daytime TV, and you would not know the difference. She is.
Yeah.
Anyway, I like her. I like Big Ed in this one because um, I love that. I love that scene where where they open up the briefcase and there's the wigs and the
Yeah.
mustaches, and they're like, "Ooh, mustaches!" It just seems so cheesy, but I like Ed for this one. And then, of course, my top one is Audrey. I really like Audrey's drive to like at 18, I wouldn't have been smart enough or clever enough to manipulate both the guy that was her boss and Blackie. And she gets the number and immediately calls. She's very driven in this one. I really like how strong a character she is in this. So I like her.
The bottom three.
All right, the bottom three, Josie again from last episode,
Mhm.
because she's shifty. There's something weird there. Her interactions with Hank, I don't trust Josie anymore. She's not the sweet, innocent little like just
Mhm.
I'm a victim. And then Leo, of course, for shooting Waldo, because heck with that guy. And then Nadine. I'm just not a fan of Nadine.
Not a fan of it.
Yeah.
Favorite scene.
My favorite scene has to be the one where they're getting ready to go, and do you think the wig will fit me? It's too big, and
Yeah.
it seems they're so excited about being, they're almost little kids,
Yeah, for sure.
playing dress up, so they have a good time. I like that.
Favorite,
What's
uh,
that?
favorite quote.
For my favorite quote, you hit it. It's that give yourself a little present every day. You don't plan for it. You just do it.
It's just a great quote.
Yeah.
Lynchian moment.
I don't know if I had one. I looked for this twice because I did watch this episode twice, and maybe I missed something, but yeah, I didn't really see one.
You've officially seen every episode at this point twice, minimum.
Minimum twice, yeah. Yeah.
And since you've seen every episode twice, who killed Laura Palmer?
So I put in here, I put Ben, because I'm really right now, I know they want you to believe it's Leo.
Right.
They've geared everything up for Leo, and to me, that's just too
So you
obvious.
never mentioned Jock as a killer.
I don't think Jock is smart enough to be the killer. And he's
getting
Canadian.
close to know the killer. If you want, I will look up what episode do we know the killer is. I'm not going to tell you, but I'm going to tell you how close-ish you are. How's everybody doing out there? Okay, you got a little ways.
Got a little ways. Okay.
Not crazy long though.
Okay.
Enough.
So in the middle of next season, then essentially.
Next season for sure.
For next season, well, yeah. There's one more episode in season 1,
yeah.
And then yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, that's all we got this time. Send us some emails, like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. We appreciate anybody watching this. It blows our mind. Yeah. They're not huge numbers, but they're numbers. People are watching it, and we love it.
Yeah.
Thanks, everybody. Bye.
Bye.